Whoa, what's good? My name is FlemLo Raps. I want to welcome you out to another episode of Let Me Talk My Shit. Today is part 3 of 5 of my Madden vs. NCAA series, man. Remember, if you missed the first 2 or either of the first 2, links gonna be popping up on the screen. Go check those out first. Come back, finish watching this one afterwards. Also, before I jump into it, I just want to say, man, if y'all enjoying the series, remember, click the thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and leave a comment. Holla at your boy. Alright, let's jump into it. Today we're gonna have a brief discussion about NCAA Road to Glory. Alright, there's some good things that are in this mode, there's some bad things that are in this mode, and of course we're talking about NCAA 14, the most recent version, even though it came out like 3 years ago at this point. Coolest part about this mode is the fact that you start out in high school, and true to form, like true to real life form, you get to choose 2 positions. You can play both ways, offense and defense, and you ball out, dude. And it's not like one game like a championship or something. Like, nah, you got a whole season, somewhere between 7 and 9 games. I just did one on my Road to Glory series. I forgot the exact amount of games, and you can adjust it. So you can do anywhere from like maybe 6 games up to like 10 games. And then you go to the playoffs, which is a full playoff. And then there's a championship game. So at the beginning of this process, like before any of the games start, you pick your favorite schools. Like, you know, if you got certain schools that you'd like to go to, you're going to pick those, have those on your watch list, and they'll offer you a scholarship if you perform well enough. And I think that's mostly just based on wins. You get wins, your prestige goes up, your 1-star, 2-star, 3-star, 4-star recruit, and so on. And, you know, that goes up and you get offered scholarships. And that shit is cold, bruh. Like, the way they set that up is really fire. And then even better than that, like after the season is over, you got certain schools that offer you a scholarship. You can go there, obviously, or you can opt to go to another school. You can walk on anywhere. So this keeps your options open to where you can go to any school you want. You might be 7th string, 8th string, depending on what position you play and how good a recruit you are, if they don't offer you a scholarship, and then you can work your way up. The way this is set up is really genius. There are a few things that I think they can definitely add to it, but before I get to that, let me just say why this little part that I just talked about is so cool. Playing with your guy in high school for that longer period of time really establishes his identity. It gives a real RPG-like feeling to your character, so you have the opportunity to really grow it, dude. You know what I'm saying? You get to really experience it from a different level, like building up your guy. So once you actually get to college, you already know what type of player you were in high school. You're not left to assume that you were just the superstar of the team. You might have been good, you might have been alright, you might have been amazing, you might have broke all the records. This changes the narrative a bit, you know, when you go into it. Now, what they could do is actually speak on that, you know, add some things outside of the game, add some things even with the commentary inside of the game, the headlines, your news stories, and things like that. I think they do a little bit better, but they did a pretty good job. But that can definitely be upgraded a lot, and I'm very excited to see where that goes in the next NCAA game. And notice how I talk like I just know it's coming back. I do. I made a video about it a little while back, man. Go check that out, bro. I know I'm sending y'all I'm sending y'all everywhere, but I'm a smaller channel and I've done a lot of videos with some key information in it that a lot of people have not seen. So, you know, I'm directing. Okay, now my gripe with the mode is that once you get into college and once you get the starting spot, it gets real stale real fast after that. Like, there's not a whole lot that keep you going after that. I mean, I like the way they have practice set up where you got a certain amount you need to hit each week, gives you XP, and then you get a random list of either one game improvements or career improvements that you can choose from, and you spend your XP on that. That's how you improve your guy. I like that. But there's so many other things. you know what I mean, that they can incorporate to kind of keep that thing rolling. And I think they will. I mean, I'm really not criticizing it too bad because, again, it came out in 2013, and I still think there are a lot of elements of it that haven't been implemented in much more recent career modes. You feel me? That's not necessarily a shot. That's just me being real. That's just the truth. You know what I'm saying? The build up, like the beginning of the mode, is amazing, dude. Like the high school process is amazing. I think they can add a little bit to the recruiting process, but actually picking your college, that's amazing. Fighting to get into the starting spot is amazing. And after that, it starts to tail off, in my opinion. I don't know, but let me know, bro. And don't forget to check out my Road to Glory series on this channel. What if Allen Iverson was a quarterback? That drops every Friday. There are 2 episodes already. You can go check out the most recent one right now. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content. That's 4 vids a week. I'm working, dude. Let's get it. Let me know what you thought about Road to Glory mode. Did it suck? Was it amazing? Was it And whichever you choose, tell me why. Why did it suck? Why was it amazing? Why was it You know what I'm saying? I need to know. Let's have a discussion. You know what I'm saying? That way, when the new game does get announced, we already kind of talked about this. We know what we want, and we'll formulate our wish list, dude, because it's gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna be this year or next year, but the game coming eventually. Anyway, my name is FlemLo Raps, people. One.